Most exciting destination in all of northern Wisconsin. LCO Casino Lodge and Convention Center, Hayward. LCO.
Hello, I'm Kimberly and welcome to the Native News Update. It's Friday, June 1st. Many of the stories you hear here can be found at IndianCountryTV.com. And here's the news for today from the Associated Press and other Native news sources. Assistant to the Secretary for Rural Development, Ann Hazelett, announced that the U.S. Department of Agriculture is launching a pilot program to increase home ownership opportunities on tribal lands. USDA is partnering with two Native community development financial institutions that have extensive experience working in Native American communities. The department will loan $800,000 each to Mazuska, Owakaso, Otipit Financial, and to four bands community funds. The organizations will relend the money and service the mortgage loans to eligible homeowners for mortgages on South Dakota and some North Dakota Tribal Trust lands. Each organization will also contribute $200,000 for mortgages in the pilot program. The pilot program will begin this summer, and the USDA Rural Development's state office in Huron, South Dakota will oversee the initiative. The Native American Journalists Association has selected Mary Annette Pember as the recipient of the 2018 NAJA Medill Milestone Achievement Award, and Mark Trahant as the recipient of the 2018 NAJA Richard LaCourse Award. Pember was nominated by the NAJA Medill Selection Committee for her lifetime of service to journalism and many years of dedication to NAJA as a longtime member and leader of the organization. Trahant was nominated for his Native elections coverage and dedication to NAJA as a lifetime member and a leader of the organization as well. Both will receive their awards in July at the 2018 National Native Media Conference in Miami, Florida. Bambi Kraus considers her job a personal calling. As the president of the National Association of Tribal Historic Preservation Officers, she helps over 170 tribes preserve their heritage or improve their quality of life, with help from $11 million in federal grant money each year. The Department of the Interior and the National Park Service awarded more than $60 million in historic preservation grants to states and tribes. Since 1977, Congress has allocated money raised from oil and natural gas leasing contracts to fund the grant program and preserve cultural heritage that might otherwise be lost. The Morongo Band of Mission Indians has been presented with the 2018 Virgil Masayesava Tribal Air Program's Excellent Award for their commitment to protecting air quality, the environment, and community health. The award, presented May 16th at the National Tribal Forum on Air Quality Management in Carlton, Minnesota, recognizes Morongo's multifaceted air quality program administered by the tribe's Environmental Protection Department. The Morongo program conducts air quality assessments and adjustments to improve indoor air quality at Morongo schools, business enterprises, and homes. For more than a decade, the Morongo's Air Monitoring Station has measured two criteria pollutants, particulate matter and ozone, in the region. The program's education efforts range from daily online air quality alerts posted on its website to regular school presentations. Morongo also helps strengthen intertribal air quality programs as part of the Southern California Tribal Air Monitoring Collaborative. 10 cyclists participating in the 2018 Remember the Removal Bike Ride left the Cherokee Nation May 29th to begin a 3-week trek spanning approximately 950 miles along the northern route of the Trail of Tears. The Cherokee Nation's 10 cycles will join 8 from the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians in Cherokee, North Carolina. After participating in the cultural activities and team-building exercises in North Carolina, their ride will begin in New Echota, Georgia on June 3rd. While commemorating the 180th anniversary of the Trail of Tears, cyclists will travel through 7 states before concluding in Tahlequah, Oklahoma on June 21st. Starting in 1838, Cherokees were rounded up and forced from their homes in Georgia, Tennessee, and other southeastern states to the Cherokee Nation's current capital in Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Of approximately 16,000 Cherokees who were forced to make the journey to Indian Territory, about 4,000 died from disease, starvation, and exposure to the elements. For more information, you can check out remembertheremoval.cherokee.org. And that's another roundup of news from Indian Country on this edition of the Native News Update. I'd like to thank you for joining me, and have a grand day.